Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Okay, so Colourpop just came out with a collection that I did not even know that they had this collection out until I received it. It's the Wild Nothing Collection. And when I saw that it included some new lip oils, I was so excited. If you guys watched my vlog last Sunday, I was unboxing a lot of stuff and one of the packages was this collection. So I think I want to swatch all of these lip oils with you guys today. I also want to do a look with the eyeshadow palette. I have a blush. I have some, what are these? These are for the eyes too. So I'm going to swatch everything for you guys in today's video. Everything else that I'm putting on my face is not new. I have a lot of new products that I have received recently, a couple of products that I purchased. So be on the lookout for several testing new product videos. I think I'm gonna have another one up later on this week, and also a couple next week. So I have a lot of products to test out, and honestly, I'm not mad at it. I love testing out new products. You guys know this. Like, y'all know this. Also, before we get into the video, I do want to mention that I've had a couple of questions about my 5-look 1 palette series. I did not, we're not done with that, you guys. I have the palette that I'm doing next sitting to the side right here on my shelf. So I don't know when that video is going to go up, but I am still doing that. So I don't want you guys to think that I completely, push that to the side. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that really quick because I've gotten so many questions about that. If you're new to my channel, I do have a 5-look 1 palette series that I will have linked in the description. Let me stop rambling. I feel like I talked way too much right there. So let me go ahead and just do my face. And again, all of the products that I'm putting on my face is not going to be new. This is my Clinique Dark Spot Corrector. I forgot to put this on earlier this morning, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my face. I try to use this every day. So this and my Curology. Of course I use other products, but my Dark Spot Corrector and then my Curology Treatment Cream are the only 2 products that I'm really consistently using. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch all of these on my lips right now. So that way later on, I don't have to worry about taking off foundation around my lips, because when you take off lip products, some of the foundation comes off around the lips. So I mean, that makes sense, right? And can I just say, I love the fact that they included a clear one in here. And all of the other colors, you have nude colors, you have a pink, which may not show up too vibrant because they are lip oils, but I love that they included a clear one. So I'm gonna start out with the pink one first. And so it's like a flat doe foot applicator. And let's just apply it. Oh yeah, these are really sheer. Really sheer. Does it have a smell? I can't really smell anything, but I like this. Oh yeah, doing this first made it so much easier. I can just wipe it straight off my lips without worrying about wiping off any makeup. This next one is called Vista. This is the second to last one. I like this color, but I mean, it's gonna look really clear on my lips anyway. But this is a cute everyday nude, but it's still really sheer. I like these, y'all. I like these. I like how they feel and also how they look, but I just like how they feel on the lips. This is something I could just throw on when I don't have makeup on, or when I do have makeup on but I don't want too much color on the lips. And oh gosh, y'all, these are so comfortable. Okay. I love. Next we have the shade Hot Shot. I'm just gonna put this one on. This one actually have a little bit, I can see a little bit more color with this one. Okay. Yeah, these don't really have I mean, you can smell something, but it's really faint. I can barely smell it. But this one is really pretty. Really, really pretty. I can see a little bit more color with this one on the lips, but it's still really sheer. I think a really good idea would be to, like, if you want more color, I think if you add a lip liner that's close to the color that you're applying, I think the color will probably show up more. Okay, this one is called Skinny Dip, and it's the lightest nude before the clear. Ooh, I like this one. I could see myself throwing this on top of a nude lip gloss, or not a nude gloss, but a nude lipstick. Oh yeah, I can totally see myself putting this on top of a beige lipstick, or even like a liquid lipstick, because I'm not really into the liquid lipsticks anymore. And I usually throw on a gloss on top anyway. So if I want something on top of a nude lipstick, I would probably reach for this one. So yeah, that was all of those. I'm not gonna put on the clear because I mean, it's a clear lip oil. Nothing, you know, nothing too exciting there. Based off of my first impression of swatching these, I give these a 10 out of 10, you guys. These are so much better than their glosses. If you like more pigment on the lips and if you want that glossy look, then you'll probably like the glosses. But these are perfect for those no makeup days, those makeup days where you just want a tiny bit of gloss on your lips, or just, okay, I'll check that later. What was I saying? What I was saying was these are perfect for those no makeup days, those days when you are wearing a little bit of makeup, but you still want a little bit of, you know, color or a little bit of tint on the lips, but not too much. Even when you're wearing a mask, I know a lot of us are out having to wear a mask, and this is perfect. Perfect. They're not sticky. These are bomb. They're just bomb. So I don't even know what look I'm gonna do today because I really want to use these on the lips. I'll probably whip out a lip liner, but I really want to use these. So let's go ahead and do my face. I already put on my dark spot corrector. Now I'm just gonna put on some primer. I'm gonna take my Laneige Glowy makeup serum. A lot of you know I have been using this like crazy lately. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take out that clear lip oil and put it on my lips because my lips are a little dry. So I'm just gonna put this on. Kim, if you're watching this, you are blowing me up. I have my phone on my my little stand that I got from Amazon because I want to get some more content while I'm filming. So maybe like a few Instagram stories, stuff like that. But let me see what Kim wants. I was gonna put on this, the KNC Lip Balm that I just shared in my vlog last Sunday, which by the way, I've already used this a couple of times, and this really reminds me of the Summer Fridays lip balm. It's really thick, but it feels really buttery on the lips, just like the Summer Fridays, and it's Black owned. So if you guys are on the market of, you know, trying to find a new lip balm and you want to shop, you know, you want to support a Black owned business, then the KNC is called the Super Balm. Then you should definitely try that out. But I'm gonna go ahead and take the clear lip oil and put it on my lips since they are pretty dry. Yeah, I love this formula, y'all. Like, Colourpop really did it with these. Really did. I'm gonna quickly do my brows. And again, everything that I'm using is not new. The only new products that I'm using today are the Colourpop. So I'll have everything, like literally everything that I'm using in the description. I mean, like I always do, but you know, if any of you are new, just know that whatever I use on my face, I always try to list everything down there in the description under the video. This is my Velour Fluff and Brow Pencil, which I've been loving this. I put this in my everyday makeup drawer for the month, and I have really been loving it. Y'all know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put on my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. And y'all know I always like to put a little bit of this on my T-zone because I get super oily in this area. Foundation I'm using is my e.l.f. Flawless Finish. This is also a foundation that I put in my everyday makeup drawer for the month. So we're just gonna take a little squirt. I use the shade Cocoa and then just pack it in. And then for the concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Total Coverage or Super Coverage. Yeah, Super Coverage Concealer in the shade Chestnut. And I'm trying to use this one up because I really want to empty it. And I already have like a stash of empties that I want to film. So I'm trying to include a few makeup products. So this is one of like 4 or 5 different products that I'm currently about to empty. This color actually looks better against a foundation that's a little bit darker because it's actually really close to my foundation shade right now, but it looks really good next to the Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation. And I use the shade Chai in that one, and for some reason that one and the original one, the colors are a little off. The matte foundation is warmer, like the shade Chai is warmer than the original shade Chai in the Born This Way foundation. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier pressed powder and just set my concealer with it. Okay, where is my brush? There it is. Then I'm gonna take my Rimmel London Stay Matte and brush this everywhere else. Just pack it in, set the perimeter of my face. I'm gonna use this Sephora matte powder in the shade Mocha Spice. I got this to use as a setting powder, but it ended up being too dark. I know it looks a little light on camera, but okay, if I switch it over about right here. Anyway, it ended up being too dark, so I just use it as a bronzer. So here we have the eyeshadow palette. Let me open her up. Cute, cute, cute. I like the colors on this. And this is the inside of the palette. Let me put it right here so you guys can see. All right, there it is right there. I'm gonna shift it over to the side like this so y'all can get the true color, just like that. And I noticed this doesn't have a mirror. So if you love your palettes to have a mirror, just know that this one is not gonna have it. Then the blush. Okay, I put 2 of the other blushes to the side because they just look way too light for me. So I wanted to pull out this one. This one is in the shade Crossroads. And this is, looks like a nice nude peachy color. A good everyday type of color. So that's that. And the collection also has 4 cream shadows. And then 2 of these, what are these called? Jelly shadows. Okay, let's start out with the eyeshadow palette first. So this is the bottom row. All right, so there's the bottom row. I mean, it looks white and ashy on me, but y'all love some swatches, so those are those. And then the middle row. Ooh. Yeah, these are really light. All right, so that's the brown. All right. Okay, so those are all the swatches, y'all. The ones towards the bottom are my type of shades. Some of the shimmers look really pretty though. Then we have these 4 cream shadows. Now I'm not gonna swatch these 2 right here because these are just way too light and I know I wouldn't use them. So I'm gonna save these and put them in my giveaway stash. These other 2 I feel would be good on my complexion. I have the shade Moonbeam and then Moonbeam, and the other shade is Camouflage. These actually look just like the MAC paint pots. They come in that same clear jar, but this one is Moonbeam. Oh yeah, girl, these feel just like the MAC paint pots. Just like them. That's a pretty brown. That is a pretty brown color. I like that. Okay, affordable dupe to MAC paint pot. Literally. All right, and this is the other one. Ooh, they're so creamy too. So there you go. I really like the first shade that I swatched. Then we have their jelly shadows. So these are the 2 jelly shadows. The texture is really, like it says, it's a really jelly texture. And there's the other one. I'm gonna try to switch it up today and go for something a little different. I think I wanna go into green and just take a little bit of the brown and also a little bit of that rose. I don't know. We'll see, but I do want to start out with one of these cream shadows. I'm going to start out with the darker one in the shade Moonbeam and just put this, I'm going to use my finger too. I'm just going to put this all over my lid. Oh, y'all. I love this color. And it feels kind of sticky too, so this is going to allow whatever shadow you put on top to really stick. So if you want to use some glitter, it'll really stick to it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the green first. It's called seashells. This right here, and let me take. I'm gonna take this Anastasia double-sided brush. Just take the flat side. And I'm gonna, yeah, that one's clean. Okay, I'm gonna dip into the green and I'm just gonna place it. Oh, wow. Do y'all see that pigment? Oh yeah, this is sticking onto it really good. Like there's no fallout when I'm doing this. But I'm gonna keep it right here. I'm not gonna take it all over the lid. I just wanna keep that green right there. I don't know, y'all. This might be a good look. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it turns out. Okay, let's try this brown right here. It's called No Bounds. Taking my Morphe M504. I'm just going to tap it into it like that. And I'm going to place it on the outer part. I should have did this first. I'm just going to tap it on the outer part of my lid. Now I'm going to go back to the Anastasia double-sided brush, take that same flat side. I just wiped off that green. And I'm going to go into the shade Hot Springs and put this on the center. That's pretty. Okay, I am going to blend, so don't worry. I just really want to pack it in the center. So to blend that together, I'm going to wipe off that shadow on my napkin. I'm not gonna put anything on the brush. I'm just gonna try to just tap where the green and the pink meets, and that just kind of blends both of those colors together, kind of fades it into each other. Now I'm gonna use the other side of the Anastasia brush, going back into No Bounds, tapping it in And then taking it back on the outer part of my lid, the outer V, and then kind of blending it into the crease. And also touching the pink color so it can kind of fade into that too. I'm gonna go in, do I wanna take another color? I don't think I do. Let's just stop right here for the top of the eyes. I'm gonna take this dark chocolate once again and just smudge out my bottom lash line with it. Do I wanna take something else? No. I'm gonna apply a dark brown eyeliner. I don't have one in front of me. I'm gonna grab a dark brown eyeliner, put it on my waterline, smudge it out with that brown eyeshadow, pop on my Ardell Remy's in the style 778, and I'll be back. Okay, wait, before I put my lashes on, I wanna show y'all what I used on my bottom waterline. So I used the Revlon So Fierce Vinyl Eyeliner in the shade Mighty Mocha. And then I took a little bit of that brown and also this color right beside the brown is called Come Together. I put both of these colors on the bottom of my lash line. So I put the brown on the outer part, and then I took some of that lighter, it's like a rose, it's really pretty. It's a really pretty rose color. I put that on the inner corner right here and kind of faded it into the brown, if you guys can see. So I use this little pencil shader brush from my brush set. But yeah, now let me put on my lashes and I'll be back. Okay, I cannot wait to turn this camera back on to talk about this eye look. Y'all, literally, do y'all see this? Do you guys see this? I think when it comes down to lighter pastel colors, I would actually like them more on me if I put on a darker shade on the outer part of my lid, just like this, because this look is really making me want to dip into more lighter pastel looks. This is so cute. Let me go ahead and dust off this powder. I was kind of steering away from applying a blush, but I definitely want to apply it with this look because I think it'll look really cute. But again, this color is called Crossroads. Okay, let me use this little e.l.f. brush because it's clean. It's the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. And I'll use this to apply this. This has a little bit of a sheen to it too. Do y'all see that? A little glow. But it's cute. It might be too light, y'all. It kind of made me, like, it kind of makes my cheeks look ashy. That's just how light it is. But I mean, once I spray my face, I think it won't look this powdery because my face does look a little powdery since we have on a ton of powder. But really quickly, let me take a little bit more of this bronzer and just kind of go over it just a little bit, just to warm up my cheeks, you know? Yeah, once I put on this spray, it's not gonna, my face isn't gonna look this flat. Taking my current favorite spray, which is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. I think this is a really good dupe to the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. The video, actually, let me just stop talking. Let me just spray my face. And it smells so good. So lately I've been doing the most with setting sprays, but it has definitely been working on my skin. So I'm gonna go in with one more. This is the Cover FX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. And this gives you that dewy look, like that really natural skin-like dewy look. So I just take this on the side of my face, like this. Because I don't really wear highlighter anymore. And I just like how this just gives me that glow, that dewy look without having to wear highlighter. It just looks so good. I'm gonna take a little bit around here, my forehead. So yeah, that is all I do to my face. And now that I've sprayed my face, can you guys see the blush? Like, you can see it so much better now, and it doesn't look as ashy, even though I went over it with my powder brush earlier just to kind of take more of it away. But you can still see a flush of color on my cheeks, and this is what I like when I'm doing a colorful look. I don't like too much color on my cheeks, but if I do wear a blush, I want it to look just like this, where you can barely see it, but it's there. And you guys know I love to keep the lips looking really natural when I do like colors like this. So I'm gonna take my Cork lip liner by MAC Cosmetics and just line my lips with it. I'm actually gonna take out that lighter color. The lighter color that was in the Luxe lip oil set, and just put that color all over my lips. Yeah, so the lighter shade is called Skinny Dip. And I just want to put this all over. Yep, I like this combo. I like this face. I love it. So right here, I took you guys right in front of my window because I noticed a lot of you love when I do these natural light clips in my makeup tutorials. That way you guys can see how the look looks in natural light. But overall, I really like how it came out. Love the eyes, y'all. I did not expect for it to come out this good. So I am really, really pleased. Now the question is, do I like everything in this collection? And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm not much of a fan of everything. The only things that I love in the collection are, of course, the lip oils. I love how they feel. I love how they look on the lips. And I actually really, really like the cream shadows. The shade that I used today was Moonbeam. So I want to try out this other one in another video. It's called Camouflage. It's a little bit darker than the color that I used, but I really like how it made my eyeshadow stick. I like how the green is popping more on my eyes. I feel like it won't pop this much if I didn't use that cream shadow. And then of course the eyeshadow palette, this would have to come as number 3 for my top products in the collection. So my top product would be the lip oil, and then second would be the eyeshadow base. But the eyeshadow palette would come as number 3 simply because I like only one row in the palette more than I do the other rows. I feel like I would get more use out of this row more than the other rows. And that's just being completely honest with you guys. The brown in here is really, really good. It's a true brown eyeshadow. Some eyeshadows that are this color, when I put them on my eyes, it looks gray. So I really like the fact that this is a true brown color. They blend really nicely. And yeah, so everything else as far as like the jelly shadows, I didn't try these out. I just swatched them for you guys. But honestly, I don't see myself using these. They seem really messy. I don't know. I just don't see myself using those, but I do like the cream shadows. I like the oils, and then I also like the eyeshadow palette. The blush I can honestly do without. I actually liked it better once I sprayed my face, because when I first started applying it on the face, it kind of looked, a little ashy, but I can honestly do away with the blush. But yeah, those are my, I guess, my first impression and review on the Colourpop whatever, what is it called? Girl, let me get my life. Wild. I was about to say whatever nothing, but Colourpop Wild Nothing Collection. Let me know if you guys have picked this collection up. What are your thoughts? Do you like it? Do you not like it? But yeah, that is all that I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you did by giving me a huge thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.